Hello everyone. I didn't even check the camera. I don't know how well you guys can hear me. Hope you can. Ugh. Okay. You just make sure this is working. Okay. Should be able to hear me, I'm guessing. Let me know if you can hear me okay in chat. That'd be bloody handy. Mr. Foster did become a patron. You're a bloody champion, Mr. Foster. Can't thank you enough. Seriously. Alright. So, loud and clear. Good. Hopefully you don't hear too much background noise. I haven't had a chance yet to edit the microphone settings, the filter settings, all that stuff. Obviously, I didn't even get a chance to place my camera where I want it. But we have on-screen chat is working, so let me know what you think of that. I just want to make my window huge here for a second. Okay. Don't mind it. It sort of needs a background, I'm thinking. Oh, that's why. Hang on, bear with me. Chat box. It's supposed to be in here. I can go like this. Ugh. This is so difficult to do on this old laptop. I'll give you the tip, boys. No. I think that was just on-screen chat, so we'll leave that there. Let me know if you want that there. If you don't, I can get rid of it. Not very big though, is it? Clear picture, computer, clear audio. That's for Ben. If you don't know what that joke's about, you're going to have to start watching the RC stream. The Twitch stream. Right, I want to put... Let me just... Sorry, I'm playing with this a little bit, I know, but... Do I have a background? It's nice to see chat's working properly and it's quick, which is good. How would you rate the chat background color? There is a background color. I don't know how to do it. Bastard. How would you rate the... I'm going to remove it now. I'll fix that later. There we go. How would you rate the quickness, though, of those chat messages? That needs to move as well. Where's that? There. So hard with the touchpad. Okay. Right. So, as you can tell, I've been busy. Janice got in trouble. I've been busy. So we have the main cam, okay? Now I know you can see a bit of the desk. We might change camera angles at some stage, but for now, deal with it. I know that sounds bad, but I've got to remember what buttons I set for this now. Mute mic. Okay, so I can mute the mic should I want to swear out loud because we're PG for the RC streams, and I need to remember that. Very important. We have the Be Right back page. Okay, Be Right back page. Dennis is in trouble already. Been in here 2 minutes, Dennis. What are you doing? What else have I got? Close-up cam. Okay, close-up cam with on-screen chat, so YouTube can see your questions, etc. Now, this is why on the main screen, I want to have chat. Personal preference, I want to have chat. I just need to figure out exactly where to put it. I might put it top left with a little black box behind it, and then I'll put these down here or something, or maybe just above the camera, which I can do in a second. That won't take me long at all. So we've got that. Right, main screen chat. I can turn that off and on as I please, which is lovely. close-up cam. I can turn the chat box off and on. You can get rid of that. Whatever. Okay. Angus is with us. How are you? I'm not too bad, Angus. Not too bad, mate. I'm getting there. Okay. And then, of course, we have... We'll go and plan we'll get to use it this year. The whip. Okay. Now, I hope... Okay, you've got the mic, you've got the music. I'll give you a bit louder. There we are. The music for the wheel. We've got that, which is lovely. I think that was it. Close-up cam, mute mic, main cam, stream ending, of course, same as the stream start, but different. You know what I mean? So I've redone everything, and I mean everything. It's taken me forever. The only thing I haven't, well, I tried to put the voices on here. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, come and watch the Twitch streams. I've got a voice changer on there, and it is bloody hilarious. Basically, hilarious. I'm going to quickly change before I'm going to do the shocks and shit on this truck in a minute. But just quickly. The new wheel screen looks good. Oh yeah, man, I went nuts on this. Went nuts. So it's tidy, it's simple, simple and effective is what we're going for. Right, so I quickly want to change the main cam, right? So you bear with me here. This is why this is a test stream. So we've got to get stuff how we want. That can all stay there. Okay. Chat box is gonna move. What are they called? Events. That's going to move, but for the time being, I'm just going to sit there, if you don't mind. I need to add a color source. Chat background. Okay. And we're going to resize this. Okay. And we're going to put that underneath our chat box. And then we're going to move the chat box. I'm going to have to cut the top off. Okay. Moving everything now. Bear with me. That needs to be locked. That can be... Come on. I didn't lock it, did I? Event. That can be over here. Oh, no, that can probably stay there, I think. That's not too intrusive there, I don't think. Chat color needs to be behind. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. This is for my own personal preference. It's got to be correct. Like that, like that. Okay. We're still losing a smidge of chat. Henry shirt. Bloody hell. You're not kidding. I want to try and make this a bit more readable, but I don't want to make it too large, if that makes sense. But like that. This gives you a little bit of an idea of the sort of shit I've got to go through to make these streams work, so you better enjoy them. I'll whoop you. And now I'm going to add one last thing, which is my cam frame. Okay. And I'm going to trim the bottom off. I'm going to resize it to fit around chat. Where's the chat background? Okay. And then I need to move that cam frame below this one. And then, come on, cooperate. Oh, no, wrong one. Chat box. I'm nearly done, guys. Nearly done. I know the text looks a little funny, but hopefully if someone's watching this on the TV, that shouldn't look too bad, I guess. Let me just... That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Except that wheel. Needs to be about there. Okay. I think we've got it all sorted out for now. What do you think of the look? Do you like it? Okay. It's good to have... What have we got? 12 people so far? I don't have my normal view count. There it is. 12 so far, apparently, which is good to see. Obviously, like I said earlier, as many people as possible. That's what we need. Right. Oof. Now, Dennis is talking about arse enders. The really is a lot I need to do in order to fix the design flaws of the Viterra sender. This is a quick option. For sale, Viterra sender, low miles. Ah dear. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. So yes, we've got everything going now, which is awesome. I'm pumped. I was going to put a stream goal up there saying keep BCRC alive. If you want to help out, someone, sorry, description. Is there a Streamlabs link in the description? Because I removed the super chat button. I want it so that whenever someone does a donation, it's on the screen and it's bam in your face. We know about it. So if someone can tell me if in the description it says about if you want to support BCRC, follow this link, etc. That'd be awesome. I didn't even get time to go to the shop, guys. I was going to duck down to the shop before the stream. I spent that much time working on this to try and get it ready. We only just finished the Twitch stream. And at some stage today, I need to get some form of sleep before I stream again tonight. Stuff and things. So, wouldn't be an RC stream without a swig of iced coffee, would it? Nice work, Benny. I think we need to make that there. Nice. Well, if anyone's feeling generous, now's the time to use it. Because BCRC's in dire need. Basically, I think that should be good. That's got chat a bit bigger so my old man eyes can read it. Okay, so for those that missed the last stream, why did you miss it? Bastard. We've been building this thing, the Komodo Dragon, as I'm magically just calling it. The GSO2 Komodo double cab by what's the face? G-Made. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty. Give me a minute. So in the last stream, which was like a 6-hour stream, I wrecked myself in that stream massively. But unfortunately, we only had like 8 people here the whole time. So it'd be good today if you can give it a share, bump up these numbers. I'm trying to set up all this gear. So that we can do more streams for you. Because people want more streams. It's just, man, it is hard. So, I'm doing my best. Mr. Magnets Joiners, how are you, buddy? It's been quite some time. I'm doing my best. So, I'm going to try now that I've got this to the point where it seems to be working okay. So far, it hasn't shit the bed. So, let's hope that it stays that way. I'm going to try and move my Twitch stream times around so that I can get on Twitch in the morning, stream for 3 to 4 hours, depending on when I start. Finish that stream, do an RC stream. Won't be every day, won't be every second day. But I'm hoping to do at least one a week. For that to happen, we're going to need support. Okay? Now, I hate asking, hate it, but I've had to. I want to be out in the trails too. And at the moment, the only way that can happen, as bad as it sounds, is with support. I'm having to stream on Twitch for 10 hours a day, which wrecks my back. I've got to try and do these streams as much as I can. Jim, I'm glad you've got the TV on. How does the chat on your TV? Can you read it okay? Or does it need some adjustment? I feel it needs a bit of... You know what I mean? Bit of adjustment, right? So I'm doing everything I can. I've got all this shit sitting here that I want to go and play with. I really do. But at the moment, between trying to sleep, trying to stream, trying to do RC streams, it's hard. It's bloody hard. Very taxing. I think I had an hour's sleep last night. So, but I'm here. We're doing it. So, we built that. I think we built that much in one stream last time. Well, that was within the second stream. But anyway, so far the build's been good. Little overcomplicated. Little overcomplicated with how things are designed. But other than that, it looks a nice truck so far. It looks well balanced. Quality of the parts look good, which is awesome. Mine on 24-inch, good. Read the corner, awesome. That's exactly what I want to hear. Awesome. Quality of the parts and everything seem really good, which is awesome. The only letdown, I guess, is it's got plastic links. And we were missing one part. But they did send it to me. Which I hope. We've either already used it or we haven't. And if we haven't, I hope it's in that red tray. God, I hope it's in that red tray. It should be. So, we built the differentials. If you haven't seen those, there they are. Piece your peepees on those. This is why I've got this bloody camera. Right. So there's our differentials. I do need to kill the brightness on that camera a bit. It's a bit much. This is why we're doing a test stream. So, if me playing with settings bothers you, tough shit. I know that sounds bad, but I have to do it. Configure. Come on now. Come on, old compooper. That's better. Might be a touch the wrong way. There you go. That's bloody perfect. Bloody perfect. Okay, so differentials. Feel free to do job camera. You've got one job. There's our diff. Go on, just focus. Seriously. Where's she beat? Yeah, I don't like this setup either. I don't like that. That shouldn't be a thing in any RC truck. Okay? So if you're out there and you're making trucks, don't do this. Alright, if I have an issue with a drive shaft, I just want to be able to undo the bolt here, take it off. I don't want to have to pull the whole diff apart, change all this shit, because something went wrong here. So, if you're a company out there, don't do that. Terrible idea. See that again. Got any leaf spring trucks? Don't even think I've seen you with one. Well, yes, I do. I've got more. The back of the PG4's got leaves in it. Does that count? This does. Oh, my camel truck's leaf spring. The camel's leaf. Shouldn't be, but it is. So, yes, I have 2 leaf spring trucks. 2 leaf springs. It's got the... Yeah, so essentially, Angus, it's got the CV joint right on the bloody... It comes out of the diff. That's what attaches through to your gear, which is terrible. How much is the kit, Benny? $300 US. Is that just for the front end or the whole thing? Right, so where were we? We did skip the shocks, so they're probably going to be back here somewhere. I skipped them because I didn't want to do them. Yeah, so, dude, if you haven't already, go and watch my YouTube videos on that truck. Epic. Seriously, that truck is fantastic. It'll go where you would not think it'll go. And that's in its factory form. I've not changed anything. Awesome. Yeah, if you look at the picture at the top of the BCRC page, you look at the flex that's on the back of that thing, that's leaf in the rear end. Flex. Not the flex is important. Right, kiddies. Time for some shock absorbers. I hope everything's in that bag. Shock oil. Yeah, what done with that? Did I get shock oil with it? I think I did. Because otherwise, I've no idea what I've done. $186 US, which would be about 300 Australian dollars. Let me do a quick Googles. 186 US dollars. 268 Australian dollars. Oh, that mate. No way. I said fork, like an eating fork. Right. Not seeing any oil. I can't remember if it came with oil. Raises 50,000 questions. What have I done with my oil? Ugh. Asha me. It's going to be horrible. Mel's joined us. G'day, Mel. Thanks for joining. See, Mel's got the idea. What about putting these wheels on? Geez, that charging is hot. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally hit that button, otherwise stream over. Not even joke. Oh, shit here everywhere. Right. I know it may appear as I'm a bit unorganised, because I'm a bit unorganised. I thought about throwing those military style wheels on, but I think I'm going to have to put these on that 8x8. On the old girl. She needs them. She doesn't need them. She wants them. She wants some time out in the sun too. Much like all my other trucks. Oh, you can move the gates first, Mel. Hopefully they'll warm that charging. Okay. Right, cool ever. Don't cool ever feel on its good/warm. I can sit there so the bench can absorb some of the heat out of it. Shock oil. Testing my memory now, boys. I might have to just build the shocks and all of them later. Because I don't recall what I've done with my bloody shock oil. If you saw the state of the desk under this part of the thing, you'd understand totally. It's a shambles. I wonder I don't have any. So, cross shock oil. Right, so I'm not going to open that yet. That is the oil from that one, because it was spilt in the bag. Okay, so we need... Building shocks is far worse than doing beadlock, depending on whose wheels you use. Okay, so we need 4 of these. What did it say was bad language? Streamlabs thing's a bit sensitive with what people say. Right, over there. They do look nice, these shocks. The machining's not perfect, but they don't look too bad. Right, O-rings. They have to be those ones. There's 7 of. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or is it 2, 3, 4, 5, 9? So we have one at the top. It has to be that one. Has to. Knife. Making sure not to cut the bloody O-ring as I do this. Wouldn't that be fun? Streamlabs are on fire tonight. Pulling up all the boys. So let me know how it looks. Let me know how it sounds. I think because I've done so much Twitch streaming now, I've learned a lot because of it, which hopefully will make the RC streams even better, more reliable, all those sorts of things. I don't know. I'll go through the settings tonight and tone it down a bit. The PG4 was the red tray. I think. Shit, was it? Ah. Nearly touched the button then. That's going to be the death of me. I need a wall mount for that. Anyway, that's my tray. This little choppy. Right, let me. What are you listening through, Magnet? I mean, everyone else seems to be saying it's loud and clear. I can edit. I mean, there's no technical noise cancellation turned on. I've just got filters. If I drop that a smidge, Oh, you're probably hearing a bloody lawnmower too. This is the thing. I'm trying to edit out all this sort of shit so you guys don't have to listen to it. Not easy. As I say, there's a lot of work that goes into these streams that you don't even see. Is that better? Can you hear the lawnmower at the back? At the front? I reckon that's what you hear. Right. So, empty that into there. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. So hopefully that's better. I've lowered the sensitivity of the filter. Try and allow it to allow more through. Better? Good. Good. So once upon a time I'd have been scratching my head for ages going, oh. Brad's with us. Hello, Brad. Says nope. To what? To what, Bradley? I don't know if you like being called Bradley or not. But down in the bag now. You can't hear the lawnmower. Is that what you're saying nope to? Good to hear that, Dennis. So obviously you've had a bit of a chin wag with Rob. Right. So I believe all bar the springy ding dings. That should be all of our bits. Okay, so I think Brad means the lawnmower. Okay. So, step one. Grab this, put this on air. So, for a test stream, then I guess things are going reasonably well. Everything seems to be working. What's the viewer count at, guys? I can't see it. It's so annoying. Right. Now, how often would you guys like a stream? Being realistic, given, you know, I've got a lot on for a man that doesn't sleep. Lovely. But he shop this week. Okay, awesome. Yeah, he was literally, I think he was just waiting for them to air freight it out. So, and that's one of the bonuses. 13, okay. Feel free to send out those invites and let's see if we can crank up the numbers. The more people, the better. And everyone give it a like. Sorry. I know that sounds, give it a like, rude, but likes on YouTube are like crack to a crack addict. All right, you have to have the likes, otherwise you get nowhere on YouTube. I know it sounds bad, but that just seems to be how the YouTube algorithm works. The videos with more likes get more views, which is stupid. But it is what it is. Oh, I've already got one in there. Do it. That one. Yeah, I've done those. Step 1, complete. Step 2, grab one of these. Grab one of these. If you're going to cut stuff off your thingies with scissors, be sure to hold this, the other side, so that you don't go, you don't know how to like it. There should be a button there somewhere. One of the boys will tell you how to do it. You bet fellas help Mel out and teach you how to give the stream a like. It's not something we have to worry about on Twitch. Thank you, Dennis. Much appreciated. Thank you to anyone who hits the like button. That's one of the many ways you can show support for the BCRC community, which is everything. Literally everything. Cut these bloody dags off here. These plungers are very slippery. Very slippery. Where's my pliers? There has to be a... What are you watching on, Mel? Should be like a like button just under the stream, shouldn't there? Right. Is there another one there? No, it's alright. Right, so this on here, no thumb anywhere. Where are you watching it? Ah, there you go. Thank you, Dennis. That's the spirit. These bloody E-clips are tiny as. Been a while since I've done an E-clip, so this could go anywhere. Easy now. There we go. Like a professional. You don't think I've done it before. Right, so we've got to repeat this process 4 times. So these shocks are pretty straightforward and simple. They're not as well sealed as the cross shocks. Just saying. You don't like the facts. There's the door. But it's true, the cross shocks have more seals. Come on, hop in there. The cross shocks have more seals than these do. If that means anything to you. But they don't seem too bad. So, I'm not shitting on them, just so you know. Easy now. Easy. Lovely. Last one. Why is there 6 of those? Just 12 of those. Anyway. Just doing what it says. Last one of these. And then I get to get that oily bloody oil bottle out of the bag. Okay, so that and there, that and there, that and there. And then we need... two O-rings per shock. A 679. Are they on here? Or are they those ones? Oh, okay, so they've actually given you different rates. I think. That's a 4. This is going to be interesting. Oh, bastards. I'm going to have to change these. That's a 4. That's a 3. That one's a 2. So they give you different rates for your shocks. They don't tell you that's what they do. That's what they do. So what I mean is, this little piece here, you can see it's got a different amount of holes for each, different amount of slots, okay? Which is going to change the speed of the oil flow. Now they should have a piece here that says there's different ones, okay? So what I've done is I've got 2 4s, a 3 and a 2, which is not what you want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run the 2 4s in the rear so I can move a bit easier. And I'm going to put the 2 3s in the front to deal with the extra weight and move a bit slower. Okay, that's what you want. So the 4 will keep. How annoying. The 4 will keep. This one I want to change. So now I've got to perform this magic trick. Trying to get this clip off here without... There we go. Shooting across the house. 3. So, unfortunately, there's nothing in the book about that. Pay attention. And that's the reason they do it. It gives you different compression ratios. Rates, I guess you'd say. Okay. So, the 3s are going to be from a front. So now I have to remember, I mean, if you want, set them all up the same. 3 is going to be your medium. 4 is going to be your fast. 2 is going to be your slow. So now I'm going to try and remember which ones are which. They're my fronts. They're my rears. And I'll try and build the shocks accordingly. So, I also need bits I'm assuming are on here. Is that it there? That's what the piece looks like, but it's a different number. Oh, okay, 4, 5. Is that a 4? Yes. 4. Get off there. Come on now. 4, 5, and a 3, which should be this one. Yes. Now I suggest you do this one bit at a time. Only do one shock at a time, because if you cut all these off, you may mix up the 4s and the 4s and the 5s, because they're very similar. Cannot explain enough how close they are. Come on now, get off there. Lovely. It would be very easy to put the wrong piece in the wrong piece. Right, so that down into here. I feel so out of practice building RC stuff. That into there. So the 5 goes first. That way. Then we have an O-ring. Then we have the 4. Then we have an O-ring. What was that kit from? What was that all from? Just got the HG6. Okay. That'd be because it's like Bob's joint. It's not Bob. That'd be because it's so much lighter, I imagine. Might outclimb it, but will it outlast it? That's the question. Right, so I'm gonna fill that oil. I haven't even used it. Interesting. I'll use my trusted 30 weight for the initial blob, and that's just to make sure everything's lubricated. Lovely. And then that on the end. It's a shame that's a plastic cap, but anyway. Try not to crank the plastic caps on the bottom of your shocks too tight. You'll split it and then you'll lose oil everywhere. Right, so that, and that. And that was our rear. Do the same again. That in there. So now I need my 5 and a 4, which should be over here. Yep. 5. Put that up top. 4. Put that there. And the 3. Lovely. Trim the 4. Just take that extra little bit of plastic off the ring there where it's poured. And then 5 O-ring. 4 O-ring. 3. Oh, before we do the 3. Lovely. Sorry for missing any chat. Like wet noodles. Noodles. That's funny right there. Right. Next, we'll do the fronts. We know these are the fronts because these have got 3. If you want to set yours up with the same front and rear, that's fine and dandy with me. I just think it'll work better this way because you've got more weight in the front. So you want that to be a bit slower. Raw. I don't need that. I need these. 5. 4. And with a 3. Lovely. Trim off the excess. Work properly with all that excess grub and grime in there. So it would appear then as though I've pretty well done the miracle. I've made this shitty old laptop live stream. Jesus Christ. I don't mind telling you, it's not an easy task to do. It appears as though I've done it. Now what I'm going to need to make life easier and RC streams more often is another one of those cameras, another one of those microphones, another stream deck. So hopefully at some stage somehow I can pull that together. Or should you want to help, of course there's a donation link in the description. And you can help us achieve our goals and do more RC live streams. Which would be awesome because it would be nice to get back into RC more. I mean, it's been hard for me to do RC because of all the other streaming I've had to do to try and build up that community so I can try and get some form of income. So I do apologise for not doing as many RC streams as you might like, but man's got to do. I'm surprised it's working as well as it is. It is using a lot of CPU, 50%. When I do streams, my Twitch streams on the other one, it's like 9%. But it's working. Oh, it's a little... See how it goes. There's probably some shit that's open that I can close that might help it. I just, being a... the test stream, run it, see what I can do to make it run better, quicker, etc. and whatever else. Right, one more of these, and then we've got the main part of the shocks done. Right, so we need our last little bitties. Now, unfortunately, with the YouTube streams, I can't add all the fun, exciting stuff that we have on the Twitch streams. Didn't have to do that, David. Oh. Would it not Did the link not work, David? You're champion, mate. Mr. Foster's just donated. Let me tell you how much it was. Is that $10 US, David? 13. Showing mine $13.92. So I assume that's 10 US, correct? I don't know why the Streamlab thing wouldn't open. But thank you, David. Very much appreciated. Of course, any little bit goes towards making all this stuff better. We can do it more often. As silly as it sounds, having those few extra streaming bits of gear gives me a bit more time. If I've got a bit more time, who knows, maybe I can get one of these out. We might have a morning where I say, okay, RC stream's going to be earlier. We're going to stream for 2.5 hours, 2 hours, whatever. And I'm going to go and take one of my trucks for driving. I'll skip the Twitch stream for the morning. So every bit helps. We've had people say, I could only afford to give $1, so it wouldn't be worth doing. So every dollar helps, Lovely. And it was the 10 US. Awesome. Thank you, David. Very much appreciated. Round of applause, everyone, for David in the chat. Mr. Foster for his generosity. He's a bloody champion. I've considered Mr. Foster to be a close friend of mine for quite some time now. And it's nice to have people like him with us in the group that are willing to help us go that extra mile and get what we need to do, Right. This one. This one. This one. This one. Dab of this one. Now I'm going to use their shock oil to fill up the shocks because I haven't got enough here basically. We'll use their oil to fill up the shocks. Yes, Dave does rock. He's a bloody good bloke. Bloody good bloke. Remember, it was Mr. Foster that donated BCRC that bloody that truck, the FR4 RTR. Remember? No, I didn't have time, Dennis. Did not have time. So I finished the Twitch stream. I came to the office. I started setting up everything. I was like, I've got to change this. I've got to change that. I've got to grab something else. I've got to come back here, change this. Get everything to the point where it is now so it works. And then it's like, well, shit, I've got to start now. So that didn't go to plan, Dennis, as far as me getting down the street, but here's what it is. Right. So this oil container is covered in oil. Now, you don't have to donate. You've already sent money today. Okay, so now I should be able to grab this without getting covered in oil. And it's saying, fill to the top. Don't fill it to the top. Don't fill it to the top. Show you how much I'm going to fill it. Oof. I need to win the lotto, Dennis, I tell you. I've got a ticket sitting there. I usually buy like a $14 or $18 ticket with however many games it's got. The last time I got a ticket, it was like $6. So if this thing wins, I'm going to be pissed about all those other tickets I was buying back in the day. I'm surprised I've got a cover seal on this thing. All the oil's already wanting to come out anyway. Anyway, so I'm going to fill this up. Just to the bottom of the threads. That's looking to me about a 40 weight oil, if I had to guess. I don't know, Mel. Streamlabs is essentially PayPal to PayPal, I think, is how it works. I think you can set it up so if you want to pay via card or something like that, it can work like that. But I believe, for the most part, it's PayPal to PayPal sort of payment. Right, I'm going to crack the top of this bad boy. Push that all the way in. Let it spring back. Slowly pull this back down. And do this up. Well, it's weird that it'd have an issue signing in. You haven't had a good run with technology, have you, Mel? Oh, that's bad. Look at that. That is just smicky mouse. So don't fill it all the way to the top, okay? That's what it says to do in the book. But don't do it that way. Not if you want your truck to ride. Nicely. Right? So that there, I do need to trim those little tags off this cap. Lovely. So that actually feels quite nice. This way, your springs do work. Okay? If you feel that shock all the way to the top and compress it how this are and whatever else, it's going to be too stiff. That there is just nubs here everywhere. Wait, was that a front or rear? That's a front. That's a front. That's a rear. Don't get them mixed up. It's horrible. That's what it is, Angus. But I mean, it's one of those things, dude. Like, I try and please as many people as I possibly can. I'm giving it my all. Honestly, ask anyone that was here for the last RC stream where I pushed myself, man. I bloody pushed. It got to the point where, like Benny said to me, dude, stop. You've got to stop. I was wrecked. And wrecked for a long time. Doing RC stuff, because I'm looking down and whatever else, it does not help my back situation at all. Sorry, I like it when I get it right. Ooh, that's real good. Yep, you're fine, Magnet. Anyone in the chat Mr. Foster, Mel, Ben, Dennis, Josh, I think, they'll all confirm for you. You're fine with Streamlabs. Like, all my stream stuff runs through Streamlabs. The only reason you've got to sign into it is so that your Streamlabs can interact with mine, and that way, when you do a donation, it'll pop up on the screen and do all the things, do all the fancy things to let you know how much you're appreciated and thank you for doing it. There is nothing to stress with Streamlabs. I pay them $20 a month for all the shit I need to do the streams. I mean, Streamlabs are fine. You have my word, my friend. Tidy these up. Do the next one. This thing's still leaking oil. I don't know where it's leaking from. The whole top of the bottle's cracked. When they put the lid on, they've over-tightened and cracked the whole thing. No worries, Chris. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Much appreciated. I haven't got the SP, but I will say the KR4C will outcrawl it because it's a Lexan body. The SP4C is a hard body. So, I mean, what that just comes down to what you prefer as far as hard body or Lexan. The KR4 is a beautiful truck. My word it is. The SP4 thinks the only demon I haven't got. One day. One day. But I'm telling you, man, that KR4C. Damn! There you go, Mr. Magnet. Donate $5. Did it pop up on screen? Please tell me it popped up on screen. I'll spit shit if it did not pop up on screen. I heard the noise. Tell me it popped up on screen. Oh no. It's going to be hidden, isn't it? I will replay it for you, Magnet. Where is it? Alerts. No, it shouldn't be hidden. Okay, chat. I need to know if that alert popped up on the screen. You saw it? Awesome. Awesome. And all of a sudden, this is resizing itself. Oh my god, technology. This old lappy's not made for streaming. I'll give you the tip, boys. It is not made for streaming. So thank you, Mr. Magnet. You're a bloody champion. I do appreciate it. Every bit helps. Every bit. Got oil everywhere. Where was I? Awesome. I'm glad to say it's working. It's a big stressful pain in the ass when you go to all this effort to make the stream as pretty as it is, and then something doesn't work. Ugh. Oh no, no. No, you don't. Here we go. Smooth as silk, mate. Smooth as silk. It's lovely. Full blown version, 2-speed lockers. What are you talking about? Yep. Credits are constantly going across the top of the screen. As a thank you to anyone that supported the channel. I think it shows the last 30 donations. So your name's going to be up there for a while. You know, I try and add as many things as I can to the stream to show thanks. If you look on the bottom right of the screen, your name should be there as well on the little alerts panel. Should be there as well. Tolerate this truth. If I had my pick, I would message Mr. Robert Mazza and I'd say, how much for one of these, please, sir? Johnny sent me, said you'd do me a good deal. Okay? Do that, because I'm telling you now, and I hope I don't offend anyone, but if you've got the chance to buy this, or the chance to buy an element, you buy an element, a little bit of a penis. You buy this over an element every day of the week. I don't care about the overdrive, don't care. Okay? Zero shits given. You buy this. If you got the money to buy this is what you buy. This is the KR4C. And have a look. Have a look under there, mate. CNC diffs, metal drive shafts, metal links, metal pivot balls, metal comes with CNC bead locks as well. Comes with 2 different grills to change what headlight style you want with a light kit. You buy this. And if anyone out there tries to tell you that the Element Enduro is a better truck than this, you just start laughing, throw your head back and walk away. Okay? Because as much as people may love their Enduro, the main reason the truck goes anywhere is not the Enduro, The main reason it goes anywhere is because the body is so thin and light. So is the chassis because there's nothing there. That's why it goes places. Okay? So there might be a couple of spots. There's not many. If you run the same tyres, this thing will go, I'd say 99.95% of the places that the Enduro will go. There might be a couple of spots you might get the Enduro where that won't because of the overdrive. Who gives a shit? Real. What you need to take into account too, and I said this to Chris when I was over in Queensland, is people drive these lines with these tiny trucks and they take zero account of, I wonder if a real truck could do that. You know what I mean? Like, half the shit we're wheeling on, boys, there's no way a real truck could do anywhere near the angles we're pulling with these things. The overdrive doesn't help much. My OG10 keeps up with my element. The only time it doesn't when the diff bottoms out. Well, exactly. I mean, the element's nothing great with its diff casings. They're pretty massive pumpkins. But anyway, didn't take as long to get back to the element conversation, did it, boys? Hey? Like I did a stream yesterday. Whoa. Front. Right, one more front. I'm sure someone laughed at that. Yeah, so if there's anyone else out there that is a bit funny on whether you think you can trust Streamlabs, you can. Streamlabs is good people. Mrs. Wolf, for rags to clean your... You funny bugger. I'll tell you what, you're not kidding. This shit's everywhere. Thank you very much, Mrs. Wolf. Very much appreciated. I hope you're well. I do. Nah, it's fine, Jim. Really, it's fine, mate. If anyone wants to come here and bitch about it, it's fine. I've got the perfect answer for it. Well, why'd you buy it? Like, and I'm not taking the piss before anyone says I am, but let me say that before I say the next bit. When we went to Queensland, I noticed Mr. What's his name? He's gonna shit me now. Jeff. I'll just say his first name, Jeff. Anyway, Jeff had the new Element 1.55 version, and he had about 15,000 miles of 100-mile-an-hour tape underneath the body. I didn't say anything to him. I didn't take the piss. I just noted it. Tyre size into account. Yep. Well, that's exactly right. Magnet. Exactly right. I mean, if people want to bitch, there's been a lot more people on that Element series of videos that have been on my side than against. A lot more. And there's been so many people that have thanked me. Thank you so much. You saved me money. It's my pleasure. Take that money you just saved and go and buy a cross truck. And before someone says it, no, I'm not sponsored by Cross. Probably not. I mean, it's essentially what I've got. It's the XSO2 with portals. So, good truck? Yes. So, I've heard good things about those portals. I mean, everything I've had from Extra Speed's been pretty bloody spot on. I'm honest. So, don't stress, man. If it's something that you'd like and you want to buy, I mean, my XSO2 is going to be on the chopping block. That'll be for sale. Because I just, one, I haven't got the funds to finish it. Two, it's not a cross truck, so that's going to be first on the block. The Venture's probably going to be on the block too, because it's not a cross truck. But you know, like I say, a lot of these trucks like the Venture, I only bought that to build on stream for you guys. You know? I didn't buy it because I want a HPI. I bought it for content. And there's so many things, as I was saying on the Twitch stream today, there's so many things I've bought over the 2 years we've been doing the live streams that are not because I want, it's just the content to help people out. So, I spend a lot of money, man. A lot of money on shit I don't need. A lot of money on shit I haven't wanted. And then, like I said on the stream today, there's so much stuff that I've sold locally cheap, like dirt cheap, just to sell it. Look out! Blues Bob's come through with a $5. Thank you, Bob. You're a bloody champion. Absolute champion. It means the world, mate. Well, there I can see it. I've seen the thing. Awesome. I'd buy a Viterra before I bought an Element. You all know how much I like those trucks. I'm going to need that again, I know. So thank you, Bob. You're a bloody champion. Bob's probably the... What words can I use so I'm not calling him old? Bob's probably the most knowledgeable gentleman. The knowledgeable gentleman that joins our Twitch streams. And he has a blast. He supports epicness. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Yeah, see if you can find the name. Mel. How long have we been going for? Hour and 10. Fronts. Rears. Charisma trucks. I don't know, man. The Charisma trucks, some of their shit's expensive. Bloody expensive. Like their option beadlock wheels and stuff. $100. Get rooted. Sorry, but that's too expensive. And it's not just I'm a tight ass that's too expensive. Like that is too expensive. Your wheels aren't that nice. They're not $100 wheels. Dennis, didn't you see the post about Josh getting the bearings? I thought he tagged you in it. No, there's nothing wrong with... You're not going to cop flag, but you like the body style then. It doesn't mean you want to go out and buy the truck. Right, so now I just need... What length are they? 11s? And are they going to be the same front and rear? I assume so. Okay. And I need to find my ball ends, which I think are they plastic on this? Yeah, the upgrade wheels. I said the price. I was like, are you serious? $100 for factory beadlocks. By Crosstrack, they come with it. If you get the C version. Let me just make sure I clarify before I get myself into trouble with someone. Where did I put those? Ugh. Ugh. Still a lot of nuts and bolts in here. Oh. No, they are on those. Oh, that's shit. Is what it is, I guess. So, 11s. That. So it's not telling me which ones. So they must be the same all around. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself here. Oh, okay. Sorry, Dennis. I read that wrong. Then. I can't see anything in that photo. One memento. Let me just get rid of some of these thingies here. Right. So, hopefully they don't go and attack my shit mill. I just haven't got time for a raid right now. Right. Oh, come on! That should start pretty easy. It should. I've been nagging across to do 1.55 today. I think I don't know how long I've been saying it for now. But, I mean, what can you do? Do my old trick. Yes, Bob, that's coming along very nicely, mate. That one. That one. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just opening up the end of this rod end just a smidge. Very, very hard plastic. And sometimes very, very hard plastic doesn't go together well with starting rod ends. So I'm going to grab this with this. More pressure. Less chance of that actually bloody jumping out of my hand on me. There we go. Lovely. That's nice, that is. And what number was that one? 10. 10. Nice. Pop that into there. Nice. Grab this dealie. So I think we're just about built one shock. It's only taken me an hour. I know it hasn't taken me an hour, I've been stuffing the stream. The main thing is making sure the stream works. Get on there. There we are. One shock absorber. No, I don't think so. Magnet? I don't think so. Why? What does it taste like? Is it shit? I tried the triple extra strong coffee the other day and it was like, it doesn't taste that much stronger than the other stuff. Lovely. Number 9, please. No, 10, wasn't it? Number 10. Balls with us. Hello, Pop. How hard is a kit RC to do? Depends what kit you buy. As long as you pay attention to the instructions, as long as you ask someone for help if you get stuck, alright, never just assume, I'm sure it's this way, because that's how you get yourself into trouble. You'll be pretty sweet, mate. Pretty sweet. Not too bad, Marita. She's been feeling a little bit unwell lately. She had iron deficiency, which knocked about a fair bit. She's also had a bit of trouble sleeping, which doesn't help. But yesterday she seemed to be a bit more pep in her step, which is good. It's nice to see. Yeah, we're getting close. We're only a month out now. A month and a couple of weeks. So we're getting close. Lovely. I tip my finger on the plastic chocolate rolling. This is a 3mm tap. Oh, I didn't even worry about that. Generally speaking, it's only the start that's the pain in the ass when you're doing the shock, right? What are we using? The 11s. So what I'll do is I'll get my little bloody shock dealies, rod ends, right? Grab me knife, right? Grab me knife. I know you won't see this perfectly because the camera's not going to focus properly and whatnot else, but grab the knife, put it in there like so. Just give it a couple turns. That's generally all you need, just to take that little outside lip off. And that's usually enough for the thread on the shock to get a grip, because you're slightly opening the end here, and then it'll get a grip. That's what I do anyway. Always seems to work. And then multi grips. Handy. Because if you don't want your shock shaft spinning while you're putting on the rod end, otherwise there's a chance you will groove it. And with a groove, it can go through and tear up the O-rings inside your shock, which causes leaking, which of course you don't want. Lovely. One bloody more. The only issue you're going to have, Dennis, with your stock high lift tyres is stock high lift tyres aren't great. What I would do, it's just me, you don't have to, of course, is measure the tyres, find out what height they are, and perhaps have a look around for a cheap set of tyres that are the same sort of size. Does the kit include everything? Depends what kit you buy, but generally speaking, you will need tools. You will need hex drivers, okay? Going to be sourced reasonably cheap wherever you go. Don't use Allen keys. I know it's cheaper, but it's going to piss you off so much. Spend the money. These are like $7 each. So get yourself some wrenches. You're going to want a 1.5, a 2, a 2.5, and a 3. You're going to want pliers. A couple of sets of pliers. That's all the oil. Excuse me. A couple of pliers. I use these twisty pliers. I forget what they're called, but anyway, use those. And then there's the heavy duties for the heavy duty stuff. Remember, you are cranking on small bolts. Okay? You don't need this for everything. I only ever use these to hold shock shafts so they will not spin around and wreck them. They're the main things. Most of them will come with a little a wheel wrench, little wheel brace. Usually I've got 15 here. Can't see any. But if there's a particular kit that takes your fancy, Paul, let me know. Shoot me a message on Facebook. Oh, here you go. So most kits will come with one of these. Okay, use that to get your wheels off and on, or there's going to be a certain amount of bolts that you can use on the back, etc. That's a must. Soldering iron, technically, you want. Not a must. The battery, etc. You have to buy your own battery. Like cross kit, for example, comes with its motor. You need an ESC, steering servo, battery. Oh, sorry. And a receiver. You know what a receiver is, Paul. So yes. Lexan scissors, yep. Always handy. You can get those cheap off the Wish app, and they're actually pretty good. $2. $2, my friend. $2. Right. Let me finish up these bloody shock absorbers. I'll be here all day. What do I need? These. Now I'm going to have to go searching through bag after bag for the correct bolt size, because there's only going to be one bolt that size, and it's going to have its own bag, and wow. But you want a beginner kit, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, get a Cross RC SR4A. I've got one half pulled apart over there. But it's essentially that truck with the cheap version. Yeah, curved Lexan scissors are a must. You've got to have one. Got to have those. You just got to have, mate. And try not to get into the bad habit like I do of using them for everything. No, the kit is all the chassis, the running gear, the diffs, the wheels. Well, should have wheels. The wheels, tyres, the chassis, the motor. You build it all. You put a servo in it to hook up to your steering. ESC to run your motor. Receiver to run everything. Battery, obviously battery. That's the body this one comes with. Of course, you can buy hard body kits. I'm prepared early. So much shit out there, guys. It's crazy. Yeah. The best thing for you to do is figure out, what do I want to achieve with this RC? Okay? Do I want to go realistic four-wheel driving? Do I want to go racing? Do I want to go truck driving? That sort of thing. Figure that out first. Most important thing. Because it's easy to want to buy a toy and just buy one. First, you need to know, are you going to get your money's worth out of it with you using it? Now, keep in mind, with a kit, you get half your money's worth out of building it. True story. Right, Shockers is built. How long have I been going for? Hour and a half. Yes, the Ravagers RTR. I need to get mine out more, because I don't have time. So they don't feel too bad, the shock. The springs feel a little stiff, but once that body with all its body accessories is on it, I think it'll be okay. Okay, so we can get that shit out of the way. That shit out of the way. That there. Right. That out of the way. There. No, that's the right one. Drive shafts. I don't even know if I want to do them. Ugh. You want a monster truck? You've got one. Or if you want an actual monster truck, you can get the actual SCX, the actual SMT10 kit. Then you can put whatever motor and BSC you want in it. I don't know. I think it comes with a kit. Well, you want to explore, but you want a monster truck. So to me, this is exploring. Okay? You want to drive along some cool trail, explore where it goes while we're having a nice walk, etc. and so on, right? Or it's climb up rocks and whatever. But if you want a monster truck, to me that says take it to the racetrack down the road here and do jumps with it. You know what I mean? Or take it to the beach and do wheelies and all those sorts of things. I could be wrong. Let's see how much hassle these going to be and whether I should do it now or another time. Told you, didn't I? I told you they're bad. You're talking about the original. Cut that off and haven't even looked if that's the one I need. Yes, it is. That's actually the one I need. Yay! Okay. One of those. The front differential. These. What bolt's that? This is horrible. There's too many little bags and bits for this shit. I need to sleep. What? The PG series doesn't have 2 2s. It's got... It does, but it's not a monster truck. That's just redneck. Like, so do you want... Holy, do you want something like... Jesus Christ. If you want something like this, just sit there. If you want something like this, which is, I mean, look at the size of it. This is all any man needs. Or, I mean, you're not jumping this. This is not a jump truck. Okay? I mean, if you want to do jumps and shit, get the Axial. Because it'll take shit, it'll do jumps, you can race around wherever you want. I can't wait to finish this. God, I love these trucks. So this is what kicks me, with it's probably part of the reason I haven't been in the shed. I love these trucks. I really don't want to have to sell them. I really don't. A lot of hard work on those shelves. Anyway. Oh, this is horrible. Don't build this kit for your first one, Paul. Just because of this. Going through all these bags, it's painful. What's that? It's 3x8. No. I think, yeah, that's probably definitely part of the reason I've not been in the garage so much. Because you sort of stop and look at that. But you tear up thinking to yourself, what happens if you got to sell them? I've had to sell loved stuff before. It's hard, man. Very, very hard. Right, so pin. Was the bolt in there then? I've got all the pins there. Is that one? Right. Well, you blokes know it's not very often I go that quiet, is it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. That's right. Pay attention. Right? This is talking to myself, not you guys. No worries, Dennis. You take it easy, mate. Thank you very much for hanging out. Bloody epic of you. Right, so I need... My brain just can't figure this out. That... With one of these... Oh, and I still need to find parts. Oh, geez. That goes in there. That goes in there. See, this shit's not needed. This goes in here. Or does it? Might be those pins. Oh, sure it was these. This through there. Come on. Thank you. And then this goes on here. And then this goes in here. Please go in there. I think it started. Have you actually started? Yes, it has. Right. So that's how you attach your drive shaft. And I'm sorry, but that's shit. It's a shame, Dennis. And that's the thing, that there's so many wonderful people that hands up, you know, want to do this and do that and whatever else. And then when it comes time to the hard parts, no. Can I still fit that in? Shit, I might be able to. Hang on, sorry, I got distracted. 126 3x3. Ha! Hopefully I can fit this in without taking that apart again. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound like I say ungrateful or rude towards anyone, but there's a lot of people that, I do everything I can, whatever else, for anyone I can, and when the chips are down, unfortunately, a lot of those people are nowhere to be seen. Yeah. Thank God for that. Now we'll put a little dab of grease just up in there. Yes, we haven't got long now, and the little baby's going to be here, which I'm very excited about. I'm excited to share that with you guys too, because I mean, you guys have been a big part of my life for the last couple of years. 3 years? 3 years. So, very excited about that. I will wipe the excess grease off that. Just not right now. Back one. Requires number 4. Number 4. That one. Ugh. Right. Well, hopefully this won't take too long and we can at least get the important parts built. Then perhaps on the next stream. Not squishy, Melinda. You bastard. Not squishy. The nickname's Winston. Right, this through here. Talk myself through this. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I should have done it on the other one, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. Lovely. It's like an ancient Japanese puzzle, these setups. What did I use here? The 3x8. That one. Worst thing about these kids. How are you alright, Magnet, with the bushfires and such? What's your situation with that? Not Mel. Mel, I won't watch the RC stream. It's squishy. So, did those guys piss off Mel or what? It's a little bit notchy, that. Just a little bit. It'll be fine. But it's just. And there's nothing else I can do. I've built it all perfectly. Right, so that's attached to that. The front's attached to the front. Oh, well, I nearly done it again. Where's the dealies? Where's the little grub screws? This just holds the centre pin in, by the way. It's not life-changing. It's not a life-changing piece, but awesome. Have they ever been used, Dennis? Because if they've never been used, take them out and actually use them. You might be surprised. They might not be so shite. Alright, so I need now another one? Okay, another one. And then we need to smash together this setup with one of these, that through. Ew, Grace. I'm eating it now. For your benefit, I'm eating grease. That and that. That in here. Doink. That in there. Where's my pin lined up? Yes. You look up you can actually get the actual SMT10 builder's kit. That's what you want, Paul. That is exactly what you want. It's literally exactly what you want. A monster truck that's a grave digger that you can build. And the best thing is, of course, if you build it. Now, I suggested, I don't know if any of you guys remember. Okay, I don't know if you remember or not, but anyway, I suggested to Axial that they need to change the motor in the grave digger because it's too slow and boring. And I got told, put it on 3S. So it's not good enough. It's too slow and boring. Well, anyway, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they beefed up the motor. SMT10 is what it is, Paulie. Anyway, they beefed up the motor in the new one. 550 can. 12 turn. Okay? Someone was secretly listening all along. I guarantee though, if you ask them, they'd never say, "Oh, we took on what Johnny said." Put money on it. So what's the back one then? A 2. Back one is a 2, boys. If you have a look back through the BCRC group, Paul, you will see I used to have 2 of them. I smashed them together and sent it to Dennis's house. And he sent me that. So I don't want to get rid of stuff like that either. You can't see it. The Bronco. Love it. Truck I never thought I'd have. A snap-on Bronco. It means nothing to some people. It means something to me. It's not a truck that everyone can just go out and buy. Limited edition and all that. Where's the other pin? Did I put that thing in there? I did, but I didn't put the other thing in the thing. See, we got you back here, Paulie. We got you back, mate. Oh, speaking of bags, this is killing mine. It sucks so much, you know. Sitting down playing with toy trucks. Sorry, boys. Models, scale models. It just absolutely wrecks me. I mean, the same chair that I use for streaming, like out there, I mean, that's not great on me either. I appreciate you sending it, Dennis. It's just one of those things, like, I've never seen anyone down here with a snap-on one. I probably won't either. We don't have a whole lot of snap-on stuff like that happen here. It's more of an American thing. Right, so that's that one. Ah, chamois. Right. Little bit of grease, just a smidge, mate. You know, it's just one of those things, Dennis, like I say, it may mean nothing to people. A cookie. Do you want me to tell the story, Paul? Do you? Matthew's joined us. Best upgrades for TRX4 Sports, Samex. All the w's.rcsamex.com. Now, you may look at them to start with and go, shit, that's a bit expensive, but it's not. Mark my words. I have what was known as the Samex Defender is now the Samex Raptor. It has every single option that Samex that makes for the TRX4, and I'll put my name behind it. They are the best TRX4 upgrades you will buy for your TRX4, regardless of any brand. Check out my videos, Matthew, on the channel. You will see me launch that truck in the air time after time after time after time. I'm taking my truck out. I'm sponsored by Samex. I haven't done much with Samex because they started making stuff for the Endurance. So tag me when you make something for a good truck. Anyway, Samex is the way to go. You have my word on that. If you break it, you contact me. I will get them to replace it. That's it. You can contact Samex directly and replace it, but his English isn't the best. Poor old Hang. I got asked a few years ago if I could check out the Samex stuff, and if I liked it, could I help the guy that owns the place advertise his business a little bit. You know, I got to know Hang, and even Hang said to me, it's his first name, Hang said to me that I don't trust very easily. Please help me. I need your help. He said, I love what you do. I need your help. He said, I make great RC parts, but no one knows who I am. Like, geez, that's harsh, you know? Poor bugger. I said, all right, look, send me some stuff for the TRX4, and I'll, you know, if it's something I think is good. I mean, I've seen his photos. You couldn't go wrong. It was brilliant stuff anyway. But anyway, he sent me some parts, and I was gobsmacked. The stuff he makes for those trucks is epic. You can insert your own swear word there. I swear by Samex, so much so, Matthew, that after I built the TRX4 with all the Samex parts, I then rebuilt my wife's SCX10, the original SCX10, wrong side, rebuilt her SCX10 with Samex parts too, and that thing takes some shit. Like, I did a Samex video on that. You know, I said in the video about, if you have an accident, then purposely roll the truck down the hill. Time. Take some shit, man. Samex is good gear. And they've got everything. Portal covers inside and out. Oh, nice. Samex then, dude. I'm sure you can tell me after buying 10 two-parts in Samex that you'd quite happily bolt it to your TRX4. It's good shit. Right. So, next it wants me to, we're going to stop at around 2 hours, so I've got about 12 minutes. And it's because my back's wrecked, I'm sorry. I'd love to go longer. Our old RC streams normally 2 hours. Let's see if we can get one of these differentials attached, shall we? Maybe we'll go the rear first, it'll probably be easier. Probably. 6. That's for the front. What's the rear take? 5. Lovely. Yes. Shit house. That's how bad my back is, mate. Shit house. We've got about 12 minutes to go and we'll stop it. I'm not doing a long stream like I did last time we did one of these because you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Okay, that's 4 there. And then the grubs. I had those grub screws here a minute ago. Grubby. That. Okay. So I need to attach. Are these the same? No. The 4 was for the rear. Ugh. Now be sure, kids, when you're putting your drive shafts on, that you phase them correctly. I've got a video about phasing drive shafts. Do it. Don't know. I'm sure someone does them. I'm telling you, Benny, if you buy, and this is what happens, right? You start buying Samex parts, you buy them all. My semi-truck has got Samex parts on. They don't make semi-truck parts anymore, but I nagged the shit out of him. I would hang, come mate, you got to have something for me. And he, let me look, and he hunted for ages, and he actually found me a set of the semi-truck shocks that they used to make. Oh, just mint, mate. Absolutely stunning bits of kit. Okay, that's that one. Right, this one. Lovely. My pleasure, Paulie. Have a good afternoon, night. Have a good night, afternoon. It's called to 4. Take your pick. Oh dear. Here you go. Come on now. You going in or what? Feel like I'm trying to pick a lock. There we go. Wasn't holding my mouth right. Alright, so front differential. Oh, we're doing the rear first, weren't we? Rear diff, swing that around. Ugh. Greasy fingers is not helping here. Okay. Lovely. That slide that into this with this facing the same. So what you want to do when you put your truck together is you want to have your drive shafts phased properly. To be phased properly, all the uni joints face the same way. That'll make sense when you look at it. So you got a big slit over the top and then the ring. Ring facing directly up here, rings facing directly up here. Same with the front, make sure they all line up as best they possibly can. And that way, you shouldn't have any horrible with your truck. Right, so, lower, upper. What bolts do I need? 3x30. Oh, jeez. That big breath didn't help. The Samex ones, you mean, Bob? Oh, so good. I don't think Samex makes anything for bombers and AR-44s, Benny, which is a shame. Ooh. God, now I've got to go through all these. Tell you what I'm going to do. We've done that much. I know it seems like I'm just being lazy, but I'm not. I'm in pain. So that'll sit like this. On the next stream, we will finish this. I'll try and do one in the next few days. I'll try and keep pumping them out. That'll go like... Oh shit, what size does that one need in the front? A 6. That little one there. That does. Lovely. So all we have to do, that seems very short, all we have to do now is bolt on our shockers, which we have made. We're not going to do it today because my back's wrecked. I've got to go and rest. Right. Bolt on our shockers, which we have made. Our diffs are made, our drive shafts are made. I don't like the drive shafts, they feel very cheap. But the plastic, now I know that sounds stupid, plastic is cheap, but the plastic feels cheap. That's what I mean. Other than that though, so far the kit feels pretty good quality. There's just a few parts of the truck that's overthought. You know what I mean? It's like they've almost purposely made stuff too difficult, too complicated to what it needs to be. Would I recommend one? Yeah, but like I say, it might sound like I'm just sitting here bitching, but I'm not. It's for the value, for the money. I don't recall it costing that much money. I can't remember what the exact cost is now of these things. They're probably cheaper now than they were then. But remember, GMA did send me this truck, and I've said that from the start. They wanted my honest opinion of it. I've explained to them why there's been such a delay, and they've been bloody good. It's fine. Take your time. We just want to know what you think of the truck. So, I hope they watch. Hello, GMA. There's a few things that could be simplified. The gearbox setup, etc. What mic would you prefer? Well, I'm using a blue Snowball at the moment. But before all the shit went south, Rob, I was looking at Rode microphones. I think they're what are they? A couple $100 or something? A mic and a filter, pop filter, something like that. But anyway, check them out. They seem a really good kick for the money. The tyres stink like shit when you open the box. I'll say that. It took forever for those tyres to stop smelling. I'm sure they stopped. There's a slight touch of the smell there. God, it's horrible. Ugh. They need dirt on them. But yes, well, nice weighty truck. Heavier than you probably expect. Heavier than an SX10. Hasn't even got wheels on it yet. So yes, that's where we're at, skis. The test stream, I'd say successful, wouldn't you? This is running on a shitty old laptop that Hannah had for years before we got together. I'm honestly surprised it's done this well. So, it's working. This is one step closer for it to being easier for us to do more live streams. Like I said, I think at the moment I just need another camera, another stream deck, another microphone, and another USB thingy. It gives me more USB plugs. We're getting there. What did you think? Did it look good? Do you like the new scenes? Do you like the wheel? Yeah, that's right, the wheel. For those that didn't see it, we do have. Oh, chat is on screen. I moved it. Awesome stuff. I put a lot of hard work into this. I wanted it to work. So my biggest fear was the computer was going to go halfway through, because that's what all computers do. All right. Massive thank you to everyone that's come along. Huge thank you to those that donated. Mr. Magnet, Marita Wolf, and Mr. Robert Patterson. You're bloody champions. You are. If you're sitting out there, if you watch this later on YouTube and you would like to donate, there's a link in the description. It should still be in the description when it's uploaded to YouTube, because it uploads straight away. If it's not, streamlabs.com/BCRC/tip, I think it is. Go and watch the stream. I'll give you the link. Or check out the Patreon. I will drop. Dennis, can you drop, just quickly, can you drop the link to the Patreon? Or you forget what it is. Right. So, should you want to become a patron of the BCRC community, that's where you do it. Now, don't stress and think, I can't do it because you got to be like $50 a day, $1 a month, anything that's helpful. That way we can keep all this going. this year, I want to give away more trucks than we did last year, which I know at this point in time seems like a pretty big ask. But if things go right, that's what I want to do. I want to give away more trucks than we did last year. All right, take care. Have fun. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I know it's been a while. There will be more. Hopefully we see more of you guys joining the Twitch streams so you can see just how much fun they are too. Jim will tell you, there's so much fun. All right, now hopefully I'll set this button up correctly and it should go to the stream ending page. See you.